Hey guys, it's Will with Horology of Digital. Today I've got a good one for you. We're going to do a little bit of a how-to with the AE1200. Now before we get into that, let's do a little wrist check. Today I'm wearing my beautiful black Atlantis, modded with an old module. I really love this thing. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get on with the show. Now I've had a few requests over on Instagram to get myself a black case to complement my silver one. So I hopped over on AliExpress, ordered this one up. Surprisingly though, it was a little more expensive than the silver one for some reason. I got it from a different seller because the seller I used before didn't offer it in black. He only had silver ones and he was out of stock either way. I'm very curious to see how the quality is on this one because the quality on the silver one was outstanding. It was way better than I expected. I don't want to compare it to the SKX Mods case because I don't have one in hand, but seriously, for the price, the quality is absolutely insane. I don't think it can be beat for that price. At first glance, it looks pretty good. It's got a glossy bezel, which is not really my favorite, but maybe it'll work. We've got some accessories, well, essentials. It's going to be a gasket, and you also have the screws that you absolutely need because the other ones will not fit. The threads are completely different, so those are absolutely needed. So let's start with the disassembly. We're going to start by taking off the NATO strap. Just pulling it straight out will do the job. Next, we're going to grab the appropriate screwdriver and bit. Very handy little kit I got from Amazon. And you're just going to start unscrewing. Let's take a quick look at the silver one. Look how good this looks. Honestly, I think it's one of my favorite modern Casios, especially with this metal case. Really cool looking. So let's grab our little pad there and let's flip her over, and hopefully the module is just gonna pop out. And of course it's not. Try to give it a little shake here. No, oh, perfect, we got it out. That's a pretty looking module. Yeah, that model of the AE1200 is my favorite. Let's unwrap the new metal case. Quite a lot of stickers here. Let's fast forward that. Perfect. Wow, I gotta say it looks pretty good. That glossy bezel actually looks pretty nice. One thing I do notice is the buttons are not angled like they are in the silver case, so I'm guessing it's a different supplier. But not a big deal. Looks great. So let's not forget to take our puffer and blow some air in there. Even though it was wrapped up, you never know, some bits and pieces can get in. Give her a puff, straighten out the faceplate and get it in right away. Now, I had a temptation to use my finger, but I will put a fingerprint on the glass. So let's get a little poker here and let's just set it into place. Couple of nudges, should click right in. Now it's a little bit tighter than the silver one, but it fit just the same. Looks really good. I can't wait to see the module in there. Let's puff up the LCD and slide her right in. Now it's not going straight in, it's pretty tight. Like I said, it's a lot tighter than the silver one was. So it takes a little bit of elbow grease to get in. But eventually she sits in and there's not a problem. Let's get the gasket on. And it fits beautifully. It's pre-greased, so no need to add your own. And it sits pretty beautifully. Let's get our original Casio case back on. Make sure it's the right way. I've been fooled before. And let's use our screws that came with the case. Moment of truth, let's see how it looks. Okay, this thing looks awesome. I was totally wrong. The glossy bezel really adds some class to it, and the crystal, it makes everything look super, super clear. Wow, I'm in love with it. Now I had this standard black bracelet from AliExpress that fits most 18mm Casios, and I wanted to give it a try, but it didn't flare out to as wide as the AE1200 is. Kinda looked awkward, a little bit funny. I would have loved it if it would flare out, but I can't keep this on here. I'm gonna have to try something else. So here we go. I found a rubber one, 18mm, flares out a little more. Let's see how this looks. Let's pop her on real quick. Let's see how it looks. Not as good as I wanted it to, but it does fill in the spots a little more. Let's see how it looks on wrist. Looks pretty good. It's gonna be a temporary solution until I find something that'll fit a lot better. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I might just get the same one that's on the silver one. It was from an MRW 200H, I believe. It looks pretty good. Well, there you have it. It looks pretty awesome. They make a great team. The AE1200 is pretty much honestly the best bang for your buck when you're gonna get a modern Casio or any modern digital. I highly suggest getting the metal cases. It just elevates them to a different level. Whether it's gonna be these ones for a budget or going the SKX mods route, if you have the budget for it, I say go ahead. You will not be disappointed. These are awesome. Well, that's all I've got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And I hope to make more of these videos in the future. For now, take it easy. Time is on your side.